if you have the larger Cricut, there is the two dials on the side that has one that has speed and one that has pressure, okay? The thing you have to change is the pressure dial to a number 2, or low. If you have the small machine, it's number 2. Okay, so on your, if you can leave a piece of paper. We're talking pressure. So the pressure is really important, and that's what changes it from cutting through everything and making stickers, basically. Low or number 2.
Lower.
So if you have the larger Cricut, you change your pressure to low. And the speed doesn't necessarily change anything. Not too high of a speed or it'll maybe tear your vinyl. So just a mid-speed. And then number 2 on the small machine. And if you've got a Silhouette or one of the other ones, you don't have to do anything different. Other than making sure that your blade isn't the one that's going to cut through like the chipboard or something like that. Okay? So what you do is you just put it on your mat, just like you normally would. You send it through, and it's kind of come in a big sheet.
Did you say what setting the blade would be?
As far as the depth or the...
Blade.
Oh, you know, I usually leave mine on 5. Okay, and if you get vinyl, it'll come in a long sheet like this, flat. This is actually the transfer tape that I'm showing you here. But it'll just come in a long sheet. You just stick it on your mat, just like you would a piece of paper, with the vinyl side up. Okay? So this is going to be on the back of your vinyl. There's going to be a grid like this, or it's going to be printed. You put that right on the sticky part, and then you have your vinyl up like this. And you just send it right through the machine like you would a piece of paper. And whatever you've got printed out or whatever. So today, after that happens, you're going to bring it back out, and it's going to come out. And you can't see that there's anything on here right now, but it's already got it printed. And then I will just cut it out, whatever size it is. Maybe you've got a long saying that's this long. You're just going to cut kind of close around the outside, okay? And then after that happens, the next step is called weeding. Weeding, like weeding your garden, okay? So then you're going to weed out what we call the negative, okay? So when you get it cut down to whatever size it is, you pull back the side just a little bit. And as you pull it, and you have to be a little bit gentle, especially if you have something small, it will pull off your letter. So you just kind of have to take it really kind of slow. It's not so hard. But see how you just kind of start pulling it back like this? Okay? Then, yes. Okay, so then we have that. We're going to do love, but we obviously have some centers left. Okay? Especially if you have something smaller. I could probably pick this out with my fingers right now. But if it's small, you're going to want to get an X-Acto knife. Okay? And you're going to pull out the centers. Just grab the corners and then just pull it out. A lot of people have gotten really frustrated with vinyl because they think that when they get to this point, that then you take this off and you place them on one by one. And that's really hard to make it perfectly straight. So that is the beauty of what we call the transfer tape. And like I said, it will come in a sheet like this. Long sheet. So cut some pieces, but you're going to just cut a piece. You don't have to have a large piece. You just cut off the piece that you need. So it just comes like this. And basically it's really big masking tape, okay? And it's not quite as sticky as that. Then it's going to come like this. And you're just going to peel that off. And you're going to place it over the top. Now if you have a really long saying, okay, what you're going to want to do is take the transfer tape. And you'll just kind of want to start it and lay it on top. Say maybe your saying is like this long because you're going to put something on your wall. You'd want it to start at the end like this. Lay it on top and then just kind of work it back like this so that it will come all the way along your whole saying. When you get to that point, you take a squeegee, okay? And you're just going to push it down like this. Really, it doesn't take tons of pressure, but depending again on the size of your letters, if you've got very small letters, you're going to make sure that you have gone over every single letter with the edge to push it so that it's now adhering to the transfer tape. Okay, when you pushed on that really hard, and you got it down there, now you're going to carefully pull it this way. So now you have it, and if it gets stuck, you just kind of push it back down and pull it. So now it's going to look like this. Stuck to the back. Now this is ready to go on your wall that you want to put it on. And you take it again and you lay it down on your, and then you just push it this way again. And then you pull off the tape and it's going to stick to whatever it is. Just gently pull it back and it's done.